Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have some work to do. Specifically, we're 2 vassals above our vassal limit, and we're at peace. Neither of these seem like good things, but we're going to zoom on in over here first, and we're going to get a couple of castle upgrades rolling here. I'd like to get some economic upgrades, so we'll get some quarries, and we'll get some quarries, and we'll get some quarries, and we'll get, and actually not quarries over here, shockingly. We're going to get a camelry instead. Fantastic. And then over here, I'd love to go for quarries, but we're actually maxed out. So we're going to go for meadows. Okay, so that is all great. We got those going. I would like to continue clearing up some of the area over here in India. That would be amazing. But for right now, I think we don't really need to extort our subjects. We'll just keep that available. Hosting fees, calling hunts, those are not really things that we're too concerned about at the moment. I do want to take a look at some of our territories up over this way. This is our vassal. They should definitely be part of West Francia, so we're going to grant them on over. Okay, what else do we have here? We actually have ourselves a couple additional counties over here. These are both our vassals, and honestly, I want them to be part of West Francia as well. So we'll grant those on over, and we'll grant you another one. Perfect. That ought to solve that problem. There is definitely some border core up here. There's no doubt about that. And we need to work on this border core up in this area. I mean, all of this is border core. But for now, I want to focus in a bit on getting this finally cleaned up. So, Bengal. Are we still truce to them? The answer is we are. Okay. Sounds good. And then over this way, I mean, there's a couple of little guys over here. They wouldn't accept vassalage. That's unsurprising. We may want to get a bit of a multi-war going here. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 one counties over here. We could do like 4 at a time in 2 wars. That would be fairly reasonable, I would think. We would just want to set up a rally point like right here. And then just do a quad war twice in a row. So we would declare this on a county conquer. And then one over here. We have a truce? Why would we have a truce on this guy? Hang on. Why would we have a truce on this guy? I don't know why we would have a truce on this guy. Maybe he was in one of our conquests up here and we just ignored him, and I don't remember. That's a possibility, but instead we will go for this location. I was planning on taking these 2 and these 2, but I guess these 2 works just as well. No problem whatsoever there, and then we could do a de jure claim here, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do a county conquer. That'll be fine, and then we'll declare on this guy. In fact, these guys are probably weak enough that we just declare on all of them, right? I feel like we declare on all of them. What's stopping us? With the exception of this guy, of course. We have a truce there, and that's stopping us. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to raise up our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise up probably around 10,000 levies for this. There's a lot of wars. No doubt about that. So we have, for our men-at-arms here, allegedly 2 years left. I don't think that's actually going to be the case. Okay, so a Holy Order ended up joining one of these, and that's these guys down here. Sounds good. So they've got about 10,000 troops. No big deal, though. So we're just going to continue gathering here. We're actually going to raise up around 15,000 troops here. We're going to split off 5,000 here. So we'll do something like that. And these guys, we're going to give them a commander. This guy will do. And we're going to send them up over here to begin a slow siege up this direction. That'll do for now. And then we're going to raise up an additional 5,000 here. So a total of 10,000 here. This will be plenty. And when will our men-at-arms arrive? That is a question. One to which we do not yet have an answer. Eventually. There they are. Perfect. Well, that's not all of them. But what we can do, I did not intend to do that necessarily. What we can do is send these guys down over this way to help fight. And then who are we gathering with? That was this force. Okay. So we'll just, I guess, leave them. They're allegedly moving. We're going to move out these horse archers. Realistically, I think that we should put a knight over there, but this will be fine. This will be fine. So let's get started with these wars. We're going to need to wait until our mangonels show up. They are apparently running a little late, but that's okay. We do have a stewardship perk available, and we are going to take detailed ledgers for that sweet, sweet Republican vassal tax contribution. Okay. These troops will arrive over here. Excellent. And down we go. This is apparently even chances, but that's okay. We can always raise more troops if we need to. Just waiting on mangonels over here. We'll see when they show up. Would be nice to be able to split this off. You can gather on a 0 strength regiment, but you know what? We could actually just stop gathering here and send them down to reinforce, and then just continue to raise men-at-arms here. That's the thing that we can do. It's not going to lose us any time. So that's completely fine. We're going to win this battle up here, and then we're going to start slow sieging. We got a valuable hostage. We're at 80%. Are we capped from battles? No, actually, we're not. We may want to pursue these guys. We'll see what they end up doing. Are we winning this? We are winning this without our reinforcements, so we should be completely fine. They have 8k down here. That's fine as well. We just got a knight up here. Hilarious. Our mother Alan just died. That's unfortunate. And we are, of course, going to win this fight. No problem. Now, we're not going to slow siege this. What we're going to do is we're going to group these guys together. And we are going to come down over here and fight these guys. Yeah, we're going to take pretty hefty attrition doing this. But that's okay. I didn't expect our mangonels to be this far away, in all honesty. It's taken the mangonels a long time to get here. Fascinating. Well, I suppose we conceded our imprisonment reason. What? Wait, what? To my loathsome vassal, I'm claiming what I am owed. I expect you to publicly concede your rights to punish me and grant me forgiveness for my crimes. Signed, you. As you demand, no immediate effects. Did we just demand that we give up on our imprisonment reason on ourselves? I mean, it said a count, but there isn't a count anywhere over here. Are we the count in question? Because we do have counties. Awkward. I'm just going to move on and pretend that that didn't happen. Fantastic. So where is this siege force at? Allegedly 18 months away. We'll see how long they are actually away. That'll certainly be interesting. They might actually come over here and stack wipe this knight. That would be awkward if they did. It's a possibility that they could do that. Absolutely. We're going to make our way back north, up this way. And this siege is very slow indeed. We really should put a siege leader in charge here. This is something that we should do. That will help that pretty dramatically. We're going to come up here and fight, and apparently they're just letting us continue to gather here. That's neat. They didn't need to do that. So this will be a stack wipe, obviously. And then they're going to come in over here. Are they going to actually fight us here? They are. Cool. Premature birth is not necessarily a great thing, but sure. So this will probably not net us maximum war score, but we'll see. I did definitely expect to get mangonels before now. There's no doubt about that. But this is fine. Like, sure, we're in 7 wars, but we don't care about any of them. So I'm going to leave a besieging force here of like 2k, and then these guys, they're going to head down and stack wipe this. Every time we walk over this, we're going to take attrition, and it's going to suck. Just going to walk in over here. No worries. This does delay our siege a little bit, but honestly, this might net us all the war score we need. Let's find out. I would think that it would, actually. We can get 20 more war score from this. Yeah, perfect. This war is over. We will enforce those demands. We need to hand this out, of course, and that will go to, I guess our half-brother is fine. He's a genius. Cool. Yeah, he can absolutely have that. What is this county of Ribe? I don't remember getting that. We're going to give him the county of Manipur, and apparently we do have this. I wonder how long we've had this for. We're going to grant that off to this guy. Okay. And then that means, of course, that we can revoke one of our castles. So we're going to revoke that from this Baroness. Perfection. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Back down to the war zone. These guys are going to move in over here. And yeah, we're going to be over our vassal limit. That's fine. We will handle that after this war. Leadership over here is kind of mediocre. And I don't know. I feel like we win this just due to numbers. Let's see if that happens. It is currently even chances. But let's see what they do. Yeah, we got this. No problem whatsoever. Excellent. We got an additional taxes. Neat. They're going to walk in over here. That's kind of hilarious. Sure. We'll allow it. And we're going to start a slow siege over here. No problem whatsoever. I really did expect our mangonels to be here before now. Everything else didn't get the put down penalty from being put down while we were raiding, but apparently the mangonels did. And it's going to take them a long time to get home. This is a potential problem. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to split off these guys and leave around 2,000 troops over here. I do want to grab knights out of this army as well. How many troops do we need to continue this siege? This is enough. Come on up. Excellent. But this is going to be some very slow sieges without mangonels. I definitely anticipated that these wars would be done faster than this. Still another 300 days until all of these troops are here. So that's gonna be a while. I mean, this is going to be almost fully sieged by then, if not fully sieged. It's kind of nutty. I wish there was an indicator somewhere, like, on here, of when they would be eligible to be raised again. That would be really, really nice. Good info to know. They're attacking us down here again. That's fine. And we're going to win this. That's going to net us probably some additional... Nope, we are capped on that battle war score. Okay. I mean, ticking war scores against us right now, but we did just capture this guy, so we'll enforce those demands. And we are going to head down here to slow siege, and we're going to need to hand these out. This is actually a lease. And we're definitely going to revoke that. Like... He's not our religion. So we're going to grant that out to a low noble, and we're going to grant this to this gentleman right here. Perfect. Okay. So we stack wiped this, and I guess these guys can at this point make their way over this way. That's an awkward path to take, in all honesty. It may take a little longer, but I'd rather that they go this way for attrition purposes. Oh, we don't have a leader in this. That would have helped too. There we go. Excellent. 7 months here, 3 years here. Honestly, these guys should probably come down this way. Man, 8 more months until our mangonels show up. That is insane. Why don't you guys come back and see about squashing this little army? That seems like a good thing. They want a white piece. Hard pass on the white piece, by the way. Fascinating. They're embarking here. So we're going to catch them. They don't need to embark, to be clear. We're going to try debasing the coins, and it worked. Fantastic. We've got plenty of cash. This will be a stack wipe, of course. Under Europa rules, that would have been an instant stack wipe. We don't have enough down here to continue this siege at this point. So we should raise ourselves up a few more levy troops. Like, I'm going to raise like 4,000 here. And we'll send 2,000 here and 2,000 down here, because I'm concerned about this amount as well. We did just discover hereditary rule, not like we care. That's quite irrelevant to us. And what is exposed next? Knighthood. Okay, that's not amazing. Knight effectiveness is pretty good, I suppose. Knighthood is fine. It's in the high medieval, so that's good. We're glad that it's not chronicle writing. We're very glad about that. Coinage will be done soon. And honestly, I think this is enough. We're going to split this in half, send half here and half here. Excellent. Our mangonels are still not here yet. Still another 5 months on that. Bonkers. They've got troops coming in here, but we have reinforcements coming in as well. What? I feel like I didn't offer this guy white piece. Who did we just white piece? We're still at war with these. I'm very confused. Okay. Strange. So they're going to push us off of here. Boy, I wish we had mangonels. Sure would be nice. I mean, we can keep fighting this. This isn't a problem. We're probably going to lose it, to be clear, because of troop quality. We would have had these wars done a long time ago if our mangonels had bothered to be raised. They are going to be here in 3 months. Where are we retreating to? Sure. Dangerous faction brewing. We're not surprised with our mangonels being this late, honestly. They're going to view that as a sign of weakness. We're going to retreat over this way. That's fine as well. Where are we going? That's an awkward route. Okay. We'll fight this over here. And these guys are going to walk in over this way. Still another 30 days until our mangonels show up. Just for the record. Insane how long it's taking. We never got a message that they were going to be slow to raise. There's no indicator whatsoever about it. That's what I'm not liking about that system, is the fact that the game doesn't really tell you about it. So this Liberty faction isn't really a problem. They're like right on the threshold. Technically, they're below the threshold right now. Okay. Seems fine. There's our mangonels. Finally here. Insane how long that took. We're going to send them over here just to clean these sieges up very quickly. We're now fascinated by horseshoes, and that's actually exactly what we wanted. So that's perfect. We're going to get that done in 12 years, and then we're going to skip Chronicle writing and head into the High Medieval era. So that will be great. This faction is... Okay, now they're a little more powerful. That's fine. So, the Khanum of West Francia, this is definitely someone that we want to get on our side. And we can do that. Boom. We want West Francia allied to us anyway. So that is A-okay. These guys are going to make their way around over here. We have a stewardship perk available, and we could take Fearful Troops, or we could work down Chains of Loyalty or Soon Forgiven. I'm going to go to Chains of Loyalty. Excellent. Okay, so now that we finally have some mangonels moving in, I feel like I didn't white piece this either. Oh, I know what's happening there. They're just submitting to the Great Khan. That's all that is. No, I declined that white piece. But if they want to submit to the Great Khan, I'm okay with that. I forgot that they could do that. But yeah, that's definitely what they're doing. Completely fine. So that, of course, means these guys need to make their way up over here. And so they shall. We're grouping up over this way, and we'll need to fight this force, of course. Our Spy Master has died, and so we'll put in this guy. He doesn't like us very much, but that's okay. We don't really care whether he likes us or not. We're taking attrition down here, and we're never going to finish this before we drop below the attrition point, but that's fine. We're going to finish up this fight up here, and then we're going to swing down, attack these guys, and then these guys. Completely okay. Group these together, and we're going to split off our mangonels and a siege force, something along the lines of that, and then we'll swing on down. Excellent. We should see some more submission to the Great Khan fairly soon, I would think. We'll move these guys down to here. This will be a stack wipe. And that will be excellent. These guys will follow along. This war is now over, so we will go ahead and enforce those. Excellent. And we'll need to grant this out, of course. No, not a commander. I'm trying to select... There we go. Perfect. We'll grant that out to our half-brother is fine. That'll be okay. 2 wars left. We're chasing down this force. And it looks like we do catch them here. Hilarious. No problem whatsoever. And now we're going to make our way over. And we'll arrive there in 3 months. Man, things go a lot faster when your mangonels can be bothered to show up. Sure does make things easy. Oh, this is a thing. Okay. I guess this is no longer an option for us, so we'll just make our way on up. And we'll just kind of encircle these guys. Perfect. Completely and totally fine here. We will have to fight all of these, of course, but that's also fine. In fact, there's only 2 of them there. Are we still truced with this gentleman? Yes. Probably not for too much longer, though. So we're going to head on in down here shortly. Right about now, in fact. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to kind of trickle in with our 1500 first, and that's not an efficient way to do things. But we should be close enough behind with our proper forces that it'll be no real problem. Yeah. They got, like, maybe 1 tick. It's fine. Cool. We're at 86% over here. This may be a stack wipe. It was indeed. And so now we're going to start sieging here, but that's going to take 4 years. We're going to need to wait for these guys to come on out. I would love to see some submissions to the Great Khan here. Just submit. That's all we need. That would be nice. But it's probably not going to happen. Wait, they're actually going to beat us here? We have like 2,000 levy troops. I mean, sure, they've got 200 crossbowmen, but that's a 10-to-1 ratio. Surely they don't have the numbers to carry this, even if they have the advantage in the rolls. Yeah, they don't have the numbers. As expected. This may win this war for us. That would be great if it did. Not quite, but now the war's definitely over. And we'll head on over. We actually lost our siege commander at some point. Put him in there. Additional taxes again. Wow. That's a lot. We'll enforce those demands, and we will, of course, grant this out to this gentleman. That'll be fine, and we will need to hand out these 14? That feels like more than what we did. Vassals, what did you do? Vassals definitely did things somewhere. Yeah, there's a couple of things out over this way. Well, we're definitely going to need to handle that, but that is really more of a next episode thing. So we'll get this all wrapped up, and we'll continue conquering over in this area after we've dealt with our vassal limit issue next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.